You know, back in 2019, I had heard the song What About You from Critical Defiance. And I thought, man, this shit rips. I am in love with the song. I can't wait to buy this album, pre-order, have it arrive at my doorstep. It's going to be all good. It's going to happen. It's going to be great. It's going to be huge. And then all of a sudden it arrived, and I go one full listen in the car. I'm just kind of like, eh? Like, all right, it wasn't like terrible, but like I listened to it another few times and I did not really find it a bad album per se, but there was nothing really that stuck with me much besides like a few songs. So I didn't feel like there was much of like something to remember there, and that's really unfortunate because I love the name and the artwork and the lyrical concepts and the direction, the lead off promo song, everything was steering in the right direction. So what happened? Well, let's fast forward to 3 years later.
As I suspected, 32 flavors.
Enter 2022, and boy, am I fucking glad I gave these dudes a second shot. Someone not only made sure they had their Wheaties this morning, but this time around they inserted some wild turkey in that shit, because these dudes are loud, pissed, and thirsty for fucking battle. And every song goes from fast to even faster, as if they were transitioning from Slayer to Dark Angel to amp up the speed, and there's like hints and sprinkles of sweet shred like diamonds in a rough, and Felipe's raspy voice lies somewhere between the golden age of Creator and Sepultura, and you even have instrumentals like Elephant that don't want to let you sit down and breathe. No, you don't get to sit down and breathe. Now, if you ask me about the biggest difference with the album compared to its predecessor, the flow is vastly better and moves like an album rather than a bunch of songs that are just mixed together. Even the closing title track sounds and feels like the album's close, as if it's going for one last kill before calling it a night. Guys. If Critical Defiance was boxing, then Misconception was the one that wanted to go the distance, go all 12 rounds, get the scorecard, have the judges decide. Well, No Life Forms is the young Mike Tyson coming up in the world, ready to go for that first round knockdown, because these songs are stripped down and very direct and to the point, as usually the best metal albums always are most of the time. Come on, this is what I say, guys. This is how you do thrash metal, folks. Look, there is a time and a place for a more grander, more ambitious album. However, thrash shines fastest when it gets to the nitty gritty, and that is why CD came back to drink your beer, destroy your house, and get the fuck right out after, like a true metalhead does when they are looking for a fucking party. Do you like thrash metal? Check. You like bands killing it? Yeah, the Chile? Check. A young new band killing it that actually goes toe to toe with the days of old? Fucking check. I mean, if I had to give maybe one minor complaint, it is probably the appropriately titled We Were Never Here to Stay. As it shows up, it doesn't really feel like it added anything to the album, yet grime bands have added a lot in a mere 20 seconds. And yeah, I know I'm being picky here, but hey, you gotta have slight criticisms, even for what you love, even if we're being honest with ourselves ultimately. And this is a great album that is going to be in my car for quite some time, and I can say that with confidence. It'll be up there in my best of 2022 albums. Anyways, buy this fucking album.